Hi everyone, welcome to the table. I am Rook. Today we have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel here. We have myself on the left playing the Amazonas deck, playing off against JJ, who is playing a Blade Knight deck. This is actually the finals in our small local group this month. This was what was recorded. JJ rolled a 6 and I rolled a 3. JJ is going to choose to go second. So Blade Knights, haven't really seen any Blade Knight matchups in some of the videos I've had. For those who are wondering, I'm playing the Amazonas deck that I used in the Yugioh SpeedDuels.com tournament that happened a couple weeks ago. I'm going to start by playing Amazonas Village, normal summon Amazonas Sage, that's 1400 attack, 700 defense. I set a card and pass my turn to JJ. Turn 2. JJ's going to set a card here. He's going to set 2 cards. Not seeing any monsters yet from his Blade Knight deck. All sorts of surprises could be in here. Looks like he's going to pass his turn to me. And on my draw phase, JJ's going to activate Light Force Sword. Haven't seen that too often here. Light Force Sword is going to banish a card from my hand for 4 of my standby phases. So on my 4th standby phase, I'll get the card back. The card is chosen from my hand at random by JJ. So I have a couple cards in my hand. Oh, never mind. He's got a second Light Force Sword there. So I actually only had 2 cards in my hand. He's going to banish both of those. So now I have no cards in hand. I have the set cards, Sage out and Village out. So there's the other 2 banished there for 4 of my standby phases. He's going to go ahead and pass turn to me. Oh, I'm sorry. It is still my turn. It was my draw phase that he took those away from me. So I'm going to attack him for 1600 directly. Sage is at 1600 with Village. So he takes 1600 there. He's at 2400 life points left. JJ's turn. He's going to set a card here. Let's see what kind of monster you can get out. Okay, he's going to normal summon the Blade Knight. Now he has 1 card in hand, so Blade Knight would be at 2000 attack, 1000 defense. I had ready for intercepting, ready for Blade Knight. That flips him into face down defense mode. So now he's at 1000 defense in defense mode there. It's going to be my turn. I set a card here. I'm going to swing at Blade Knight. He's got Sphere Karibo in his hand. So that hand traps my Sage, switches her to defense mode, that's only 700 defense. JJ's turn, he's going to set a card here, he's going to flip back, summon his Blade Knight, still going to be in Hellbent mode at 2000 attack, 1000 defense. He's going to normal summon a Zombina, that's 1400 attack, 1500 defense. Zombina's effect is when it's destroyed, you can special summon a level 4 lower monster from the graveyard, so that's really good in the Blade Knight deck and get Blade Knight back. He's going to swing at Sage with Zombina. I have Windstorm of Itaqua, the tried and true Windstorm of Itaqua. So that puts both monsters into defense mode, and it looks like it's going to be my turn. I'm going to set 1 here, switch Sage to attack. I'm going to start trying to clear his monsters so I can use Sage's effect to pop some stuff. And he's going to kunai me as I swing into the Blade Knight. So it puts Sage to defense. Looks like he's equipping kunai to Blade Knight as well. JJ's turn here. JJ's going to set a 3rd card there. He's flipping both of his monsters to attack position. And I have a 2nd Windstorm on the attack declaration there. So now they're both back in defense mode. A lot of defense mode right now. He's going to go ahead and pass turn to me here. And I get my cards back from the Light Force Sword. So now I have 2 cards in my hand. And I got to draw. JJ's going to Light Force Sword another card from my hand. He's taking another one away from me. Sets the die on it. That clock starts for 4 standby phases from me. Alright. Going to flip Sage to attack mode. Start declaring attacks here. Equipping Sword of Dragon Soul to Amazonas Sage. So Sage is at 16 with Amazonas Village. Sword puts her at 2300. Go to attack Blade Knight. Another kunai coming from JJ. Put me back in defense mode. He's going to equip kunai to Blade Knight again. So Blade Knight, in theory, has 3000 attack right now, but is in defense mode. JJ's turn. He's going to flip both monsters to attack. Normal summon Warrior Digreffer. That's 1700 attack, 1600 defense. He's got a very scary field right now. He's going to declare an attack with Blade Knight. And it looks like that's going to go through. My swordswoman was in, my Sage was in defense mode. I get the effect of Amazonas Village. It lets me special summon another Amazonas from the deck when a card was destroyed by battle or card effect. So I'm going to get Swordswoman out. He's going to attack with Warrior Digreffer. That does kill Swordswoman. He takes... Oh, it was a bump? and he's going to attack with Zombina for a straight 1400 to me. And now it's my go. Pretty scary field on JJ's side. I do still have Village out, so we'll see what I can do with that. Alright, I'm going to normal summon the Amazoness Swordswoman. This is looking pretty good. Looks like I'm going to swing at JJ's Blade Knight. Amazoness Swordswoman at 1700 attack, so if I run it into Blade Knight, who's at 3000 attack, he's going to take 1300 there. I'm going to be able to use Village's effect to get another Swordswoman out. It's still the battle phase. I can then use the second Swordswoman to run into Blade Knight for another 1300. JJ's at 2600 life points directly. Exactly, this will kill him. JJ double checking the effective Village there just to make sure that it can happen on my turn, and it can. So here comes the first declaration of attack with Swordswoman. JJ is scooping. So I had the run-in with the first Swordswoman to Blade Knight. There's the second Swordswoman hitting Blade Knight again, and that seals the first game. So a lot of warriors out with Warrior Digrepher, Blade Knight, obviously the Amazoness. So here comes the siding phase into game 2. We're both siding, ready for intercepting and warrior elimination. It's going to work pretty well on both of our decks. So JJ is going to choose to go second here, so I'm going first again. I get a Swordswoman out right away, and I set a card, set 2 cards, pass my turn to JJ. JJ's going to set 1, set 2 cards there. He's going to normal summon the Warrior Digrepher, and he's going to swing at Swordswoman. So Swordswoman's only at 15, so this will go over unless I have a response. Thinking about it here. Yeah, I'm going to Windstorm of Attack with that. I can't lose the Swordswoman right now, so I decide to Windstorm it. Warrior Digrepher goes to defense mode. That's 1600 defense. I draw, I find the Village, and I play the Village. So now Amazon Swordswoman's at 1700, so this will get over Warrior Digrepher. On my attack, JJ's going to Dust Tornado the Village, bringing the Swordswoman back down to 1500, so I'm just going to slam right into Warrior Digrepher. However, JJ does take the battle damage with Swordswoman's effect, so he's going to take 100 there. But Grepher stays on the field. JJ's turn. Alright, puts Warrior Digrepher into attack mode. Puts Sword of Dragon Soul on Warrior Digrepher. Gonna swing, and oh, there's a summon of Blade Knight there. I'm gonna ready for intercept Warrior Digrepher. That gets rid of Sword of Dragon Soul. Blade Knight only at 1600. He's not hellbent yet. He doesn't have the cards in his hand for Blade Knight to get boosted. It still battles over Swordswoman. He takes 100 from that exchange. My turn. I'm gonna set 2 cards. Yeah, I'm gonna set 2 cards here. Oh, and I'm sorry, that was a difference of 500. So JJ did have Blade Knight in the Hellbent mode, so that was a 500 life point loss for JJ. I set 2 cards and I passed JJ there. JJ's going to set a card here. Flips the Warrior Digrepher back. Normal summons the Zombina. He puts Blade Knight in defense mode to preemptively anticipate the Windstorm of Ataqua. He's going to declare an attack here. I do have the Windstorm of Ataqua, so that's going to put the monsters in defense mode. Oh, and I'm pulling out all the stops. There's ready for intercepting on the Blade Knight, so they all go to defense mode there. Otherwise, Blade Knight would have been able to get a free swing on me, but I did have the ready for intercepting. That's a bit of a heavy toll to activate 2 traps just to get no attacks off. Alright, on my draw phase, JJ has the Lightforged Sword. Puts a card and banishes it for 4 of my standby phases. I have nothing. JJ's turn, and he flips them all to attack and slaughters me. So that's game 2. So that last card that he Lightforged Sword was it was Amazoness Spy. So because I didn't have Village out, I couldn't get more Amazonesses out, and he was going to battle over me there anyway. But a little bit of a back and forth here. The Lightforged Sword making some plays, surprisingly. Game 3, JJ's going first. I chose to go second. He's going to normal summon Warrior Digrepher and set a card and pass to me. Okay, I'm going to set a card here. Normal summon Amazon Swordswoman. I'm choosing to set a second card. Pass my turn to JJ. Alright, JJ's got Blade Knight. Now this Blade Knight's only at 1600 attack. He does have 2 cards in his hand, so Blade Knight at 1600, flips Warrior Digrapher preemptively to defense mode to anticipate the Windstorm of Ataqua, and he's going to declare an attack. That's going to battle over Swordswoman. He will take 100 from that because he takes the battle damage, but unfortunately that rips the Swordswoman off the field for me. It's going to be my turn here. Normal summon Amazon Sage. It's only at 1400 attack right now. Oh, it looks like I'm going to run it into Warrior Digrapher. I'm going to take a couple hundred life points here to run it into Warrior Digrapher, and only in order to use Sage's effect to pop his back row. So he's got to play it right now or he's going to lose it. Seeing if he wants to chain this. I mean, he might as well. I'm going to take 200, he's going to lose it. And he will. Ready for intercepting on the Sage. So no life point damage taken there. I flip Sage to defense mode, face down. Pass my turn to JJ. JJ sets a card. Normal summons a Zombina. Looks like he's going to start declaring attacks here. Yeah, he attacks with Zombina. I do have the Windstorm of Ataqua. Flips the monsters. Warrior Digrapher flips from defense to attack mode so he can get an attack off. And there goes my Amazoness Sage. It's going to be my turn here. On my draw phase, JJ with the Light Force Sword. I have a couple cards in my hand, so maybe I can get away with him picking a bad one. Who am I kidding? All my cards are good. There goes one banished from my hand for 4 of my standby phases. Normal summon the Amazoness Chainmaster. This is 1500 attack, 1300 defense. This is the effect where if it dies, I can get a monster from JJ's hand if I decide to pay 1500 life points. Gonna swing at Blade Knight, and that goes through. Blade Knight's off the field. JJ's turn. JJ sets one. Normal summons another Zombina. He's going to swing the Zombina. I have the Windstorm of Ataqua. He flips all the monster's battle positions. That sets the other Zombina back to attack mode. He's going to run Zombina into Chainmaster, so he'll take 100 life points from this, but Zombina's effect activates and gets Blade Knight back on the field, and he is hellbent. Blade Knight is at 2,000 right now. So still the battle phase. He's going to use Blade Knight to run into my Chainmaster. That's a 500 life point hit for me, and Chainmaster will go away. Now JJ has no cards in hand, so I will not want to activate that effect to look at his hand at all. It's going to be my turn. Light Force Sword again! Light Force Sword's one of my cards away from me. Going to banish another. Now I have 2 cards banished. Meanwhile, JJ has a really scary field with monsters. I slam a card down and set that and pass my turn to JJ. Okay, JJ is setting. He's changed his battle positions. Zombina's in attack mode now. He's swinging with Zombina. Oh, it's a Windstorm of Ataqua. Battle positions change. Warrior Digrapher in attack mode now. Gonna swing. Yeah, that's a free 1700. That hurts. So now I'm at 1800 life points. Very easy for a monster to get over. It's gonna be my turn here. I'm going to set one. And I gotta pass my turn to JJ. JJ draws. Still has the field control here. JJ putting the Sword of Dragon Soul and Warrior Digrapher. What does that put him at? Let's see. It's going to put him at 2400, so that'll easily beat over me. He doesn't even need to flip the other monsters into attack mode unless I have the response here with that set card. He's going to swing. And it was an Heirloom Bluff. That goes through. That's 2400 life points. That is game 3. So Blade Knights over here. JJ with the Blade Knight deck, taking it away from me with the Amazoness deck here. Really good game. A lot of fun to play against. If you guys like this video, feel free to hit the like button and, of course, subscribe for more. Thanks, everybody.